both of you.
Thank you.
Okay, cheers. Former players have been here before in the past and said, and they've noticed the same warm, welcoming feeling that's still around the club. Do you notice that here today, the same from when you were playing here all those years ago?
I think it's nice when you see old faces. I think old faces will always come with a smile. Whether you had good times or bad times, there's always some good times you can talk about. And I think we've seen characters throughout football over the years, and they'll always give you that warm feeling. But yeah, people we met so far, excellent.
Yeah, same. I mean, we've seen some old faces from the management staff upstairs, and then the new management staff, obviously, that we know and we played with. So yeah, it's great to catch up with them, and then just some other faces that have been around supporting the club for such a long time.
Yeah. Obviously, you're both involved in the FA Trophy win against Southport at Wembley, 1998, and then 1999 when you won the conference title to get Cheltenham into the Football League for the first time. Were those, would you say, your fondest memories during your time here, or are there any that trump that?
Well, being 20 years ago, I think the biggest memory is always winning things, and I think we went through some tough times on bad days when we didn't play particularly well, but essentially the memory is of good times. You know, the 2 years that I was here was all about winning, and I think it's something that is within football and within footballers, and you want to win games. So to win the trophy was great for me. It was my fourth, so I was quite pleased with that. But to win the league was important, and it just sort of finished my career off in many ways in a positive note. And I think I could walk away with my head up high, and I enjoyed that.
Same for you as well?
I mean, I'd been here obviously a number of years before Clive, and we'd been striving to get success, obviously, and just missing out. And then you know, it got to the latter end of the 90s, and then we started to get a little bit of a better squad together. And then Clive joined us as well around that sort of time, where we were starting to pick stuff up, and then you know, the likes of him just kicked it onto that next level that we needed to start to really you know, make an imprint and win things, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. You know, winning trophies at whatever level you're at, and to be able to do that, you know, it's fantastic feeling for you to be able to give something to all the fans here. And when we did that at Wembley, that was great. Fantastic memory, obviously, of that day and everything. I've talked about that a number of times. But better still is when you go through a longer period of life, I'm sure, where you go through a season and are successful. That is something really special.
And over those years, Steve Cotterill was the manager during that time. What made his team so successful?
The players.
Yeah. I mean, it is that.
Yeah, it is that to a large extent, but it's also the whole group. I think the whole group together were excellent, great bunch of lads. You know, that's something that struck me when I joined the club, is that the lads were all together. And I'd realised, as Bob says, you know, it's been a couple of years for them previous to that, trying to push the club on and push themselves on as well. And I think, you know, I joined when it probably needed a little bit more, and other players came as well. So put it all together, it was the whole group, wasn't it? And Steve as well was a big part of that.
And obviously Michael was here in 1999 at the same time when you two were. Did you ever see back even then that he had the credentials to be a good manager?
That's a difficult one for me. I mean, Mike was a very young lad, and I suppose the age difference was quite large. So to see him as a player was important for me. See him in the side, see him improving more or less on week to week, to be very truthful, at that age. It was great to see him. Being such a big lad, you know, he would stand out in the crowd, you know, putting a good performance, you see an improvement. So for me to see him as a player improving was great. I couldn't wish him all the best with the management side. It's a tough world to be in, but if he can strike it good and start getting some good results, you know, he'll move on very, very quickly.
I just remember him arriving as this tall, lanky, skinny lad as a youngster, and seeing something in him as a player, something other than his ability. Can't really put your finger on it. He just had something about his determination, and then that sort of come through over the years of him playing here. And when he was asked to play in different positions, he just got on with it, and he played full-back, he played centre-half, he played wide on the right, you know, and he just did them all as best as he possibly could, and then he just started to get, you know, better and better and more consistent, which is what every player needs to kick on to the next level, and that's what took him on. And I'm sure he's took that into his coaching. You know, he's not been in it very long, really. He's not long out of, you know, his playing boots, really. And then you know, coaching at Burnley and now getting the job here. So like Clive said, couldn't wish him any more luck than everybody else is wishing him, because it's a tough job. You know, a tough job at any level, but certainly at this level and with the team not doing so well at this moment in time.
And just finally, since retiring, can you just tell us a bit about what you've both been up to, and an interesting one maybe, who's the best player that you've seen playing at Cheltenhamshire since you retired?
Since I retired? Oh, that would be difficult. I'll have a little think about that as I'm sort of...
That's a tough one to answer, that one.
Yeah. You go on, let me have a think.
Thanks. Well, just briefly about me, really. I mean, I retired in '99 when we won the league, so for me it was the end of a long career. So it was a time to relax and chill out, but on the other side of that I needed to work as well. So eventually I moved into commentary work, so I've been doing that for the last 18 years or so. Mostly with the BBC at the beginning, but now I'm working for Chelsea TV on a regular basis, and I cover all their games, which is pretty exciting for me. I seem to have gone full circle, going back to Stamford Bridge on a regular basis, so it's been fantastic, really.
I mean, I come back into the club as part of my role working for the Football League, so I'm the regional manager for the South West, going into the academies and supporting and monitoring the academies in this area. So I go into all the clubs up and down the M5, right down to Plymouth, and then obviously up to here as well, come in and see the boys in the academy here. So yeah, I've continued that association from when I played and managed here, and then you know, into my role now in the Football League.
Great. Thank you very much for that.
Okay.